What if I told you there's a place on Earth that defies all logic? A place where the water doesn't just sparkle, it literally glows with an otherworldly light. Get ready, because today we're diving deep into the legend of the Enchanted Lake, a real-life fairy tale hidden from the modern world. They say you can't find it on any map, GPS, forget it. The only guide is the whispers of the wind and the alignment of the stars. Deep within an ancient, mystical forest, where the trees are so old they seem to hum with energy, lies a body of water unlike any other. This isn't your average swimming hole. Locals and the few explorers who claim to have found it say the water emits a soft, pulsating glow, shifting through a spectrum of ethereal colors from sapphire blue to emerald green, and even a shimmering, liquid gold. So what's the source of this incredible light show? Scientists who've heard the tales speculate about rare bioluminescent algae or unique mineral deposits. But the legends, they tell a much more magical story. The story goes that a star, filled with the purest dreams of the universe, fell from the sky thousands of years ago. It didn't burn up or crash. Instead, it gently descended and dissolved into this very lake, infusing the water with its cosmic, wish-granting power. And that's the real secret of the Enchanted Lake. It's not just a pretty sight. It's a wishing well on a cosmic scale, but there's a catch, and it's a big one. The lake doesn't grant wishes to just anyone. Greed, fame, power. The lake is said to ignore these desires completely. The magic responds only to one thing, a pure heart. It's for the dreamers, the idealists, the ones whose wishes are selfless and true. Think about it. What would you wish for if you knew your intentions had to be absolutely pure? It's a fascinating moral puzzle, isn't it? The legends are filled with stories of those who tried to exploit the lake's power. A greedy king who wished for endless gold reportedly saw the water turn black before his army was swallowed by a sudden, dense fog, never to be seen again. A vain sorceress who wished for eternal beauty found herself reflected in the water as an old, gnarled tree, rooted to the shore for eternity. The lake, it seems, has a wicked sense of justice. But then there are the other stories, the ones that give you goosebumps in the best way. The tale of a young girl who wished not for her own sight to be restored, but for her village to see the beauty in the world again after a devastating famine. As she made her wish, the lake glowed with a brilliant white light, and the next morning, the fields around her village were inexplicably fertile and bursting with life. Her selfless wish multiplied and returned to her community 100-fold. Or the story of the lost musician who stumbled upon the lake. He didn't wish for fame or fortune. He simply played his instrument for the forest, wishing that his music could heal the loneliness he felt in others. The legend says the lake's light danced in rhythm with his melody, and from that day on, his music carried an unexplainable power to soothe troubled souls wherever it was heard. Finding the lake is an adventure in itself. It's said the forest actively protects its secret. Paths that were there one moment vanish the next. The air grows thick and a sense of being watched follows you. Illusions of sparkling treasure or familiar faces might try to lead you astray, testing your focus and the purity of your quest. These aren't just obstacles, they're the lake's first filter. Only those who aren't swayed by temptation, who are driven by curiosity and wonder rather than desire, can ever hope to navigate the forest's magical maze. The few who claim to have been there describe an almost overwhelming feeling of peace washing over them as they approach. The air hums with a gentle energy. The sounds of the forest become a symphony, and the glowing water seems to pull you in, not with force, but with a gentle, welcoming invitation. They say you don't just see the light, you feel it. It's like standing in the presence of something ancient, wise, and incredibly alive. Imagine dipping your hand into that water. Would it feel warm, cold? Would it tingle with energy? Eyewitness accounts, though rare and often dismissed as fantasy, are surprisingly consistent. They describe the water as feeling like liquid silk, cool to the touch but radiating an inner warmth that spreads through your entire body. It's said that even without making a wish, just being near the lake can clarify your thoughts and heal emotional wounds. It's a place of profound introspection, so is it real? Does a glowing, wish-granting lake truly exist? Maybe the Enchanted Lake isn't a physical place you can pinpoint on a globe. Maybe it's a metaphor, a symbol for that pure and tainted place within all of us, where our best and most selfless dreams reside. Maybe finding the lake is really about navigating the confusing forest of our own lives, bypassing the temptations of greed and ego to connect with that inner light. But man, wouldn't it be incredible if it was real? To think that somewhere out there, a pool of fallen starlight is waiting, ready to grant a wish not for a new car or a lottery win, but for something that could genuinely make the world a better place. It's a powerful thought. It challenges us to look inside and ask, if I had one pure wish, what would it be? The search for the Enchanted Lake continues. Explorers, dreamers, and adventurers are still drawn to the old-growth forests of the world, chasing whispers and following cryptic clues, hoping to be one of the few to witness its magic firsthand. Whether it's a geological marvel, a mass hallucination, or a genuine portal to the impossible, the legend of the Enchanted Lake reminds us that there is still magic in the world if you know how and where to look for it. It tells us that the greatest power isn't in what we want for ourselves, but in what we dream for others. What do you guys think? Is the Enchanted Lake real, a metaphor, or just a beautiful story? Let me know your theories in the comments below. And if you ever find a mysteriously glowing body of water, maybe keep it to yourself. Some secrets are too beautiful to be shared with the whole world. Thanks for joining me on this crazy journey today. If you enjoyed this dive into the unknown, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure. Stay curious, stay dreaming, and I'll see you in the next video.